All right, we're here with another one. Trapping season has finally started for us. It's been in for months. I usually don't focus on it till after hunting season. We're so busy running around, chasing birds, chasing deer. I really don't have time to run a trap line, nor do I like to run it near where we hunt. So we're gonna start here. We got mostly waterfowl hunts the rest of the year. So we're gonna start at the home farm, run a small trap line, maybe a dozen traps. It'll grow as the season goes on, but yeah. I lost some of the video somehow on the upload, so I'm going to miss a few sets, but we'll try to rehash them as we have catches. We'll go from there. So here's our micro home plot. All right, we are not even 24 hours into our traps being set on the home spot. You can hear all the geese roosting on the pond, and you can probably hear the chains dangling. We have Mr. Raccoon, Ricky Raccoon. So the cell cam showed us that he was in here, so I figured I'd come dispatch him and take care of him. Nice raccoon, a little muddy. Gonna get him dispatched, and hopefully we'll have another one. And I forgot to bring the food down, so it'll just be one trap. And then we got our K9 sets up there, but let me get him dispatched. Woo. All right, we are officially out of regular season. Goose season went out yesterday. Had a banger hunt, but now it's time to focus 100% on the trapping. So what we're doing today is we're expanding the home trap line. We're gonna put a few more K9 sets in today. We have a coyote that's coming around this corner every once in a while. Not super frequent, but we're gonna put a trap in here after him anyway. We don't have a ton of coyotes in this area, so when we do get them, we try to get them taken care of quick. So this is, you have a corner of the pasture. Everything hooks around right here. It's straight marsh, wet as can be on that end. It's hard for them to walk through, not impossible. When it's frozen, it's not bad. You have a cow pasture up on the hill. They're gonna start dropping babies here soon. And usually right around that time is when they start showing up a little heavier. But yeah, top ridge all the way around, overlooking this bottom. They can scent check this pasture. Yeah, should be a good little set. So I'm gonna do a hay set in here because we got a lot of snow and rain coming the next couple days. And then I'm gonna try my dog bone set again just because it's one I enjoy making, and I haven't had the chance to make it in a while. So I'll walk you guys through that step by step, show you how I do that. It's produced some coyotes in the past. It's something different. It's not your normal dirt hole or anything like that, so I enjoy it. So let's get started. All right, so this is where we're gonna do the hay set. We're gonna use 2 traps. We got no BS K9 juniors. So we'll put one on that end, one on this end. We'll have a small bait hole in the middle, and then this will be a complete hay set. We'll have some higher points to try to direct them to either trap. But for these hay sets, I like to run 2. So let's get it started. All right, so we got trap number 1 bedded. We do not cover hay sets with dirt, so that's why they're so effective in bad weather. So number 1 set, that's my knee. Number 2 set, bait hole in the middle, anchored, ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bait this. We're gonna take the hay. This is used hay. I like to use the dirty stuff that they take out of the barns. It's got more smell to it, more attractant, so we're gonna put that. We're gonna cut it up so it doesn't clog up that, because I've lost animals in the past because of that. Cut it up, cover that, and then full stuff in the middle. The foxes will go jump around in this, work it, coyotes, work it in order to find mice, whatever else food. We're gonna put a very strong bait, probably fire in the hole, a real skunky bait for this one, because I want them to be able to smell it from a ways away. Like I said, no matter which way this wind blows, it either goes to the pasture, the cows, or the marsh with a giant ridge system going into it. So I want this to be attracting for everything. So, all right, I'll show you the finished set. All right, we're all set. Got trap number 1 sitting right about there. Trap number 2 sitting right there. Bait in the middle. I cut up a little bit of feathers, throw it on top just for visual appeal. We got fire in the hole, mighty dog. So yeah, between that and the smell of it, that being used straw, that should attract from ways. All right, next set. So next set, we're gonna do a bone set. We're gonna place the bone right there, bed the trap right there. He's not gonna step on that log there. He's not gonna step on there. So right in there is where he should put his foot, and the bone will be right there. Let me get started. All right, so we got the final set. So we have the No BS Canine Junior sitting right there, about 8 inches off, 7 inches off. We have the bone. A coyote is nothing else but a wild dog. Bone will work the same way. There's a small lure hole right next to it. Put some lure in there. I can't even remember which one I use. But put some fox piss on the fence post behind it. That is anchored down. They will not be able to take that. If you do a bone set, get a bone with meat on both sides. You don't want a flat bone because it'll slide right out and they'll take it. So there's no way for them to do that unless they completely dig it up. And the more time they spend on that, the more chances we have of them stepping right there in that trap pan. So get that little bit of rock out of there. Don't want any rocks on your pans. That'll clog up your trap quick as anything. So bone, fox urine, pan in there, a little bit of lure on the edge of it. Come over, hay set, pan, bait in the middle. Honestly, you don't have to bait it. I would like to have this out there, but this is a working farm, so that's not an option. So next best bet, the widest open spot. But yeah, boom, boom, Moultrie edge looking at it. See what it does. All right, super easy setup. We have a den tree right there, brush pile there, brush piles all around there, more den trees up on the hill. We've been running this feeder all year long. You probably recognize it for some of our videos, and we killed 2 deer out of that blind. So we just got a dog proof on one of the main cuts through there. Dog proof, went with the white and the blue. We're gonna see this year which one does better. We've tried in the past with many different colors, but these seem to be our top producers. So blue, white, we'll see what does the best. We got a raccoon we call Candy because she likes to dance on this pole and knock my protein blocks on the ground for the deer. So we're gonna give Candy a retirement. But yeah, super easy, nothing to it. We're still running pellets out of this, protein pellets for the deer, feeding them all year. So the raccoons will come in here to visit that, smell our coon candy, and get handcuffed. Whew. All right, moving on to another one. So I think we got 6 sets on the ground right now. But all right, so let's explain this one a little bit. Big frag thicket right behind us. Deer, coyotes, foxes love to bed on that. You got a south-facing slope up on there. Coyote will lay out there just like a deer. It's warm. We got more snow coming in next week. If you look, there's tall grass all around this. Perfect for rabbits. There's a shit ton of rabbits. So everything comes together with everything comes together for a good set. So what we're doing here, again, snow, rain. I want a weatherproof set best I can. We're gonna do a hay set right here. It's in the middle of this runway that no animals come, well, no dogs, no horses, nothing that we don't want to catch comes down. But the foxes and coyotes will run up and down this all day. Yeah, so you got a runway coming down to it. They can check both pastures for wind. We'll have this at the bottom, big eye appeal being a hay set. We're also gonna do another eye appeal slightly up the hill right here. That's gonna be a step down set. Step down set is deadly on foxes. That's where the pickaxe comes in. So we'll have the Moultrie over top of both, watching them. I like the Moultries over top. I can keep my eyes on them. As soon as something's caught, I can run from the house and come dispatch them, get a reset, move on to the next. It's a numbers game. We're trying to protect these turkeys. We've seen our turkey numbers double in the last 2 years since we started trapping here. With some land improvement, there's not a whole lot we can do here, but some. If you trap the predators, you will have better nest quality. It's just the way it is. I can argue with anyone about that. There's plenty of people that'll bitch and moan, they're usually the ones that don't know how to trap. Just saying. Do both. Do as much as you can. Keep the turkeys good. But anyway, off that rant, I will show you once we get these done. All right, we have the hay set started. We have that bedded down. Again, no dirt over top. No need for a pan cover. We have 3 lure holes. One has Hellfire, one has Canine Extreme Force, and one has Lightning in the bottle. Next, we're going to cover this with the hay. Put a little clumps to try to force that footing right there. I expect them to come out of that right where you can see that crossing right there where they've been coming out of that hole. I expect them to come out of there, so they'll come from there. Step on top of it, boom, got them. So I'll show you when it's all done. And that's another hay set done. Quick, super efficient. Let's move on to the step down set. All right, again, hay set is finished, all ready to rock. We come up, we just finished our step down set. Put some cut feathers just to draw the eye peel. So you can see, use the pickaxe to dig it out. They have to step right on top of the pan in order to see down the hole completely. And we're gonna just add a little treat for them. Little mouse. Shove that way down there. There we go. That's done. That's done. I'd be shocked if we don't have a catch tonight, but we'll see. All right, last set of the day. Got 2 dog proofs on a main trail coming out of the marsh. Got a creek on the edge. You can see their trails where they come up. They cut through the grass and they go into the pasture. Most likely going to feed up in the barns. There's a little pond right there. There's a pond over there. So perfect little raccoon spot. Got them baited with the coon candy and sitting right underneath a mulch tree to watch it all. All right, let's see what we get tonight. All right, night number 2. We got ourselves another raccoon. Forgot my flashlight, so not the best lighting, but it's number 2. A lot more to go. Grumpy little guy. Cool. All right, it's night number 3 at the home farm setup. We have another trash panda. Oh, let's go take a look at him. Little guy. So that's number 3 on the trash pandas, about 1 a day. Less than 10 traps out, so I will take it. I'm gonna go ahead and get him dispatched, and I believe we have something else with the trap line for you, so woohoo. All right, a little farther down the trap line, we got another raccoon. This was off one of our feeding sites next to the den tree. It passed up 2 of the white DPs to get to this blue one. For whatever reason, this blue one's been what's been catching. So I'm gonna get dispatched and get on to the next. Well, forgot to hit record before we dispatch that one. Kind of in a hurry, have to get to the vet. But yeah, another raccoon along the pond set. That is our first catch on white, so steady stacking them up. Like I said, we're not pulling big numbers. I got a small line this year so far, so but real happy with the results so far. So see you on the next. Well, if that ain't a crock of shit, there's my pan cover. There's my trap, not set off, dug up, and dug around the bone. They got me. It's all right. We're gonna reset it. We're gonna get them tonight. That sucks. So, oh well, that's part of it. All right, we got a snowy trap line today. We're just going down, checking traps. Reset this one yesterday, and we got a catch. Back foot catch, Just an absolutely beautiful red fox. I mean, that's a stud red. So I'm gonna get some pictures, get it taken care of. We also had a step down set right here that wasn't touched. The amount of scent left from this guy, we'll probably have another one here by morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it dispatched, after some pictures, get this set that it's absolutely completely destroyed remade. We got one more farther down the line. All right, we are at our next catch. Snow's coming down a little more here. I'll give you a hint. We caught it on the blue, just like we've caught most of them. We have an old raccoon. So it's funny, you can tell by the ear bent on this left side. Well, I guess it's right side. I had this coon, I don't know, 340 yards, not acres. 340 yards on camera working one of our other sets, and the set didn't go off. Last night, I guess when it got done robbing that, he decided to come here, and he wasn't so lucky. I think that's 5 for the blue, 1 for the white. The blue is definitely taking the lead, so there may be something to that. I'm gonna spend the rest of the trapping season seeing if that's true, but they definitely seem to prefer the blue over the white for whatever reason. But Ricky Raccoon is not gonna steal any more turkey eggs, so I'm gonna get him dispatched, and we got one set to put in, then gonna let the snow do its magic. And these fox are on the feet, they're all over the cameras right now, so I want to get in and get out as quick as possible. All right, see ya. All right, going down the trap line, we just had the snow thaw out. Didn't last even a day, and we got another one. Trash Panda on dog proof. You can see, should have had a double. They knocked over that. 2 of them came through, knocked that one over, robbed the bait, so I'm gonna have to fix that one. But just a little guy, but they'll do damage to nests just like any other. So it is on the blue again. I think we've had one on the white all week. So get them taken care of, go from there. All right, we got number 2 for the day, and this will probably close excuse me, close out our week. But got another Ricky Raccoon again. See, they knocked over the trap behind it. I'm gonna get that set a little bit better, but another turkey killer out of the woods. So not off to a terrible start. Well, we had one more surprise pickup for the trap line. This is why I put a scope on our dispatching gun. Got a squirrel. Headshot at like 25 yards. So I will gladly take that to add to the pile, and we will eat that gladly. See you on the next one.